बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अन जाबिर इब्न अब्दुल्लाह अल-अंसारी अन्हो क़ाल अन फ़ातिमा ज़हरा अलैहिस्सलाम बिन्त रसूलिल्लाह स्वल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वआलिहि क़ाल समत फ़ातिमा अन्हा क़ालत दख़ल अलैया बिरसूलिल्लाह फ़ी बाज़िल अय्याम फ़क़ाल अस्सलामु अलैका या फ़ातिमा फ़क़ुल्तु अलैका अस्सलाम अस्सलामु अलैकुम क़ाल इन्नी अजिदु फ़ी बदनी ज़ौफ़न फ़क़ुल्तु लहु अइज़्ज़ुका बिल्लाहि यब्तअ मिन अज़्ज़ौफ़ फ़क़ाल या फ़ातिमा इतीनी बिल-किसाइ अल-यमानी फ़क़द्दीनी बिही फ़अतैतु बिल-किसाइ अल-यमानी फ़क़द्दैतु बिही वसिरतु अंज़ुरु इलैहि वइज़ा वजहु यतलअ कअन्नहुल बदरु फ़ी लैलति तमामी व कमाली फ़मा कानत इल्ला साअतन वइज़ा बिवलदिहिल हुसैन क़द अक़बल वक़ाल अस्सलामु अलैका या उम्मा फ़क़ुल्तु फ़अलैका अस्सलाम या क़ुर्रत ऐनी व समरत फ़ुआदी फ़क़ाल या उम्मा इन्नी अशम्मु इन्नका रायतन तय्यबतन कअन्नहा रायहतु जद्दी रसूलिल्लाह फ़क़ुल्तु नअम इन्न जद्दका तातल किस्सा वक़बल हसन अव्वल किस्सा वक़ाल अस्सलामु अलैका या जद्दा या रसूलल्लाह ताज़नु लिया नदख़ुल मअका तातल किस्सा फ़क़ाल वअलैका अस्सलाम या वलदी व हिसाब हौज़ी क़द अज़िनतु लक वदख़ल मअ तातल किस्सा वमा कानत इल्ला साअतन वइज़ा बिवलदिहिल हुसैन क़द अक़बल वक़ाल अस्सलामु अलैका या उम्मा फ़क़ुल्तु वअलैका अस्सलाम या वलदी व क़ुर्रत ऐनी व समरत फ़ुआदी फ़क़ाल ली या उम्मा इन्नी अशम्मु इन्नका रायतन तय्यबतन कअन्नहा रायहतु जद्दी रसूलिल्लाह स्वल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वआलिहि फ़क़ुल्तु नअम इन्न जद्दका व अख़ाका तातल किस्सा फदलन हुसैन अव्वल किस्सा वक़ाल अस्सलामु अलैका या जद्दा अस्सलामु अलैका या मन इख़्तार अल्लाह ताज़नु लिया नदख़ुल मअकुम अताज़नु लिया नकुन मअकुम तातल किस्सा फ़क़ाल वअलैका अस्सलाम या वलदी व शाफ़ि उम्मती क़द अज़नतु लक वदख़ल मअहुम तातल किस्सा फ़अक़बल इंद ज़ालिका अबुल हसन अली इब्न अबी तालिब फ़क़ाल अस्सलामु अलैका या बिन्त रसूलिल्लाह फ़क़ुल्तु वअलैका अस्सलाम या अबुल हसन या अमीरल मोमिनीन फ़क़ाल या फ़ातिमा इन्नी अशम्मु इन्दका रायतन तय्यबतन कअन्नहा रायहतु अख़ी व इब्न अम्मी रसूलिल्लाह फ़क़ुल्तु नअम हा व मा वलदैका तातल किस्सा फ़अक़बल अलियुन नहवल किस्सा वक़ाल अस्सलामु अलैका या रसूलल्लाह ताज़नु ली अन अकुना मअकुम तातल किस्सा अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला मुहम्मद क़ाल लहु वअलैका अस्सलाम या अख़ी व या वसी व ख़लीफ़ती व साहिबिल हवाए क़द अज़िनतु लक वदख़ल अलियुन तहतल किस्सा सुम्मा अतैतु नहवल किस्सा फ़क़ुल्तु अस्सलामु अलैका या अबता या रसूलल्लाह ताज़ुलुनी अन अकुना मअकुम तहतल किस्सा क़ाल वअलैका अस्सलाम या बिन्ती व बिज़्ज़ती क़द अज़िनतु लक फ़दख़लतु तहतल किस्सा फ़लम्मा अक़दमलना जमीअन तहतल किस्सा अख़ज़ बि रसूलिल्लाह बितरफ़िल किस्सा वउमिया बियदिल युमना इला समाए वक़ाल अल्लाहुम्मा इन्ना हाउलाए अहलु बैती व ख़ासती व हाम्मती लहमुहुम लहमी व दमुहुम दमी युलमनी मा युलमुहुम व याज़नुनी मा याज़नुहुम अना हर्बुल लिमन हारबहुम व सिल्मुल लिमन सालमहुम वदुल लिमन आदाहुम व मुहिब्बुल लिमन अहब्बहुम इन्नहुम मिन्नी व अना मिनहुम फजल सलवातिका व बरकातिका व रहमतिका व ग़ुफ़रानिका व रिज़वानिका अलैया व अलैहिम वज़िब अन्हुम रिज्ज़ा व तह्हिरहुम तत्हीरा अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि मुहम्मद फ़क़ाल अल्लाहु अज़्ज़ व जल्ल या मलाइकती व सुक्कान समावाति इन्नी मा ख़लक़्तु समाअन मबनियतन वला अर्ज़न मदियतन वला क़मरन मुनीरा वला शम्सन मुज़ियतन वला फ़ल्कन यदुर वला बहरन यजरी वला फ़ुल्कन यसरी इल्ला फ़ी महब्बति हाउलाए ख़म्सतिल लज़ीना हुम तहतल किस्सा फ़क़ाल अमीन जिब्राईल या रब्बी व मन तहतल किस्सा फ़क़ाल अज़्ज़ व जल्ल मा अहलु बैतिन नबुव्वह व मादिनु रिसालता व हुम फ़ातिमतु व अबूहा व बालुहा व बनूहा अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला फ़क़ाल जब्रील या रब्बि अताज़ुनु ली अन अहबित इलल अर्ज़ि लिअकून मअहुम सादिसा फ़क़ाल अल्लाह नअम क़द अज़िनतु लक फ़बतल मिन्नी जब्रील व क़ाल अस्सलामु अलैका या रसूलल्लाह अलियुल आला युक़रिउका अस्सलाम व युख़स्सुका बिल तहिय्यति वल इकराम व यक़ूलु लका व इज़्ज़ती व जलाली इन्नी मा ख़लक़तु समाअन मब्नियतन वला अर्ज़न मदियतन वला क़मरन मुनीरन वला शम्सन मुज़िय्यन वला फ़ल्कन यदुर वला बहरन यजरी वला फ़ुल्कन यसरी इल्ला लिअजलिकुम व मुहब्बतिकुम वक़द अज़न ली अन अदख़ुल मअकुम फ़हल ताज़ुनु ली या रसूलल्लाह फ़क़ाल रसूलुल्लाह वअलैकुमुस्सलाम या अमीन वहियल्लाह इन्नहुम नाम क़द अज़िनतु लक वदख़ल जब्राईल मअना तातल किसा फ़क़ाल लबी इन्नल्लाह क़द हुआ इलैकुम यक़ूलु इन्नमा युरीदुल्लाह लियुज़हिबा अन्कुम अर्रिज्सा अहलल बैत व युतahhirakum तत्हीरा अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला मुहम्मद व आले फ़क़ाल अलियुन लिअबी या रसूलल्लाह अख़बिरनी मा जुलूसिना हाज़ा ताहतल किसा मिनल फ़ज़्लि इंदल्लाह फ़क़ाल अन्नबी वल्लज़ी बअसनी बिलक़्ति नबिय्या वस्तफ़ानी बिरिसालति नजिय्या मा ज़ुकिरा ख़बरुना हाज़ा फ़ी महफ़िल मिन महाफ़िल अहलिल अर्ज़ व फ़ीहि जम्मुन मिन शिय्यतिना व मुहिब्बीना इल्ला व नज़लत अलैहिमुर रहमा व हफ़्फ़त बिहिमुल मलाइकतु वस्तग़फ़र लहुम इला अन यतफ़र्रक़ू फ़क़ाल अलियुन इज़न वल्लाहि फ़ुज़ना व फ़ाज़ शिय्यतुना व रब्बिल काबा अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला मुहम्मदिन व आले फ़क़ाल नबी सानियन या अलियुन वल्लज़ी बअसनी बिलक़्ति नबिय्या वस्तफ़ानी बिरिसालति नजिय्या मा ज़ुकिरा ख़बरुना हाज़ा फ़ी महफ़िल मिन महाफ़िल अहलिल अर्ज़ व फ़ीहि जम्मुन मिन शिय्यतिना व मुहिब्बीना व फ़ीहि महमूम इल्ला फ़रजल्लाहु हम्मा वला मग़मूम इल्ला वकशफ़ल्लाहु गम्मा वला तालिबु हाजतन इल्ला फ़क़ज़ियल्लाहु हाजतहु फ़क़ाल अलियुन इज़न वल्लाहि फ़ुज़ना व सय्यदुना व कज़ालिका शिय्यतुना फ़ाज़ू फ़सुइदू फ़िद्दुनिया वल आख़िरति व रब्बिल काबा अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला मुहम्मद व आले मुहम्मद।
बच्चों की हौसला अफजाई है। कोई नहीं जो पढ़ना पड़ता है टू इन वन बराए खुशनुदी कायम आले मोहम्मद बुलंदर सलावत अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला मुहम्मदिन व आले अल्लामा 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 कैसे ये हाल दर्द अलम हम करें बयां कैसे ये हाल दर्द अलम हम करें बयां अहले सितम ने तोड़ दी ज़हरा की पसलियां अहले सितम ने तोड़ दी ज़हरा की पसलियां अल्लामा मोहसिन को कत्ल कर दिया दर भी जला दिया मोहसिन को कत्ल कर दिया दर भी जला दिया ज़हरा झुलस के रह गई शोलों के दरमिया ज़हरा झुलस के रह गई शोलों के दरमिया अल्लामा 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 जुल्म कैसा हुआ है बतूल पर, या रब ये जुल्म कैसा हुआ है बतूल पर। अब तक सुनाई देती है यसरफ से सिसकियाँ, अब तक सुनाई देती हैं यसरफ से सिसकियाँ। अलामा 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 अलामा, पहलू का वार देख के ज़ैनब तड़प गई, पहलू का वार देख के ज़ैनब तड़प गई। इस जख्म से न चल बस दुनिया से मेरी माँ, इस जख्म से न चल बस दुनिया से मेरी माँ। अलामा 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 अलामा, ज़ैनब लिपट के रोती रही माँ की लाश से, ज़ैनब लिपट के रोती रही माँ की लाश से। यसरब में गूंजती रही हसनैन की फुआ, यसरब में गूंजती रही हसनैन की फुआ। अलामा 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 अलामा, बच्चों की आहोज़ारी से दिल डूबने लगे, बच्चों की आहोज़ारी से दिल डूबने लगे। शेरे खुदा की आंखों से आंसू हुए रवां, शेरे खुदा की आंखों से आंसू हुए रवां। अलामा 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 अलामा, मजलूम का जनाजा उठाया जो रात में, मजलूम का जनाजा उठाया जो रात में। ज़हरा के घर में छा गई यकदम उदासियाँ, ज़हरा के घर में छा गई यकदम उदासियाँ। अलामा 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 अलामा, जालिम से रात भर यूं छुपाते रहे अली, जालिम से रात भर यूं छुपाते रहे अली। बिनते नबी की कब्र का अब तक नहीं निशान, बिनते नबी की कब्र का अब तक नहीं निशान। अलामा 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 अलामा, तहरीर मुस्तफा की लाइनों ने फाड़ दी, तहरीर मुस्तफा की लाइनों ने फाड़ दी। झुटला दी सादिक़ैन की सारी गवाहियाँ, झुटला दी सादिक़ैन की सारी गवाहियाँ। अलामा 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 अलामा, रिज़वान लिख के हालत दरबार रो पड़े, रिज़वान लिख के हालत दरबार रो पड़े। ज़हरा वहाँ खड़ी रही बैठे थे सब जहाँ, ज़हरा वहाँ खड़ी रही बैठे थे सब जहाँ। अलामा 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 सलावत अल्लाहुम्मा सल्ली अला मुहम्मद व आले मुहम्मद। कासिम बेटे से मुल्तमिस हूँ आए और बारगाह इमाम में अपना कलाम पेश करें। बराए खुशनुदी कायम आले मोहम्मद बुलंद तर सलावत अल्लाहुम्मा मुहम्मद व आले मुहम्मद।
सलवात। आज रुखसत हो रही है तुमसे ज़हरा या अली। आज रुखसत हो रही है तुमसे ज़हरा या अली। पर्दे शब में मेरी मैयत उठाना या अली। आज रुखसत हो रही है तुमसे ज़हरा या अली। पसलियाँ तोड़ी गई कैसे ये बतलाऊंगी मैं। हश्र के मैदान में भी इस हाल में आऊंगी मैं। हाथ पहलू से न तुम मेरा हटाना या अली। आज रुखसत हो रही है तुमसे ज़हरा या अली। आज रुखसत हो रही है तुमसे ज़हरा या अली। वो मुसीबत आपने अच्छा हुआ देखी नहीं। अब मैं सीधे हाथ से तस्बीह पढ़ सकती नहीं। ऐसे कुनफुज ने मारा ताज़ियाना या अली। आज रुखसत हो रही है तुमसे ज़हरा या अली। ताज़ियाने की अज़ियत का उठाना एक तरफ, वो तमाचे क़त्ल मोहसिन दर जनाना एक तरफ। सबसे मुश्किल था मगर दरबार जाना या अली। आज रुखसत हो रही है तुमसे ज़हरा या अली। आज रुखसत हो रही है तुमसे ज़हरा या अली। कहती है ज़ैनब ये मुझसे देख कर चेहरा मेरा, आपके रुखसार पर ये नील है कैसा परा। मैंने खाया है तमाचा मत बताना या अली। आज रुखसत हो रही है तुमसे ज़हरा या अली। आज रुखसत हो रही है तुमसे ज़हरा या अली। सलवात।
अल्लाहुम्मा सल्ली अला मुहम्मद व आले मुहम्मद। मोमिन इकराम, जैसा कि आपको मालूम है कि ये 3 रोज़ा अय्याम फातिमा की मजालिस के स्पॉन्सर किबला फाजिल हुसैन मोसावी साहब खुद स्पॉन्सर हैं। किबला के जो भी मरहूमीन इस दुनिया से जा चुके हैं उसमें अपने मरहूमीन को शामिल कर लें और एक सूरह अल्लाहुम्मा सल्ली अला मुहम्मद। खुदा से दुआ है कि मोहम्मद वाले मोहम्मद के सदक़े जो मोमिन बीमार हैं मौलाना शिफा कामिला अता फरमाए। इस वक्त हमारे शहरी भाई की तबीयत थोड़ी नासाज है। ज़िया भाई की मिसेज बीमार हैं, एक मेरे भांजे हैं, उन्हें फालिज का अटैक हुआ। दुआ करें मोहम्मद वाले मोहम्मद के सदक़े मौलाना शिफा कामिला अता फरमाए। और अब मैं दो छोटे नन्हे ज़ाकिर जो है हुसैन करबलाई और अब्बास नजफी को मदू करता हूँ कि तशरीफ़ लाएँ और बारगाह मोहम्मद में अपना कलाम पेश करें। आओ बेटा, बिस्मिल्लाह।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम। या अली मदद। बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। कहाँ जाए आखिर बयाबार हर सू, शिकस्ता है पहलू, अकेली है ज़हरा, रोने पर पहरा, मसाइब का सेहरा, अकेली है ज़हरा। कहाँ जाए आखिर बयाबार हर सू, शिकस्ता है पहलू, अकेली है ज़हरा। दरे फातिमा को जलाया है तुम्हारे, किया वादा अपना, बुलाया है तुमने। तमाचे न मारो मुसलमान जाओ, अली को बुलाओ, अकेली है ज़हरा, रोने पर पहरा, मसाइब का सेहरा, अकेली है ज़हरा, रोने पर पहरा, मसाइब का सेहरा, अकेली है ज़हरा। बयां किसने जाकर करूं दर्द अपना, है गैरों की दुनिया, नहीं कोई अपना। कोई जाके बाबा से कह दो ये जाकर चले आकर, अकेली है ज़हरा, रोने पर पहरा, मसाइब का सेहरा, अकेली है ज़हरा, रोने पर पहरा, मसाइब का सेहरा, अकेली है ज़हरा। ए लगते जिगर हसन बेहतर, ये नाना के पहलू में सोने न देगर, तुम आ जाना पहलू में सो जाना माँ के, बकी में यहाँ पर, अकेली है ज़हरा, रोने पर पहरा, मसाइब का सेहरा, अकेली है ज़हरा, रोने पर पहरा, मसाइब का सेहरा, अकेली है ज़हरा। शही करबला में
इन बच्चों की सेहत और सलामती के लिए बराए खुशबुदिए कायम आले मोहम्मद बुलंद तर सलावत अल्लाहुम्मा सल्ली अला मुहम्मद व आले मोहम्मद। अली हीरा भाई से मुल्तमिस के तशरीफ लाएं और बारगाह मोहम्मद पर कलाम पेश करें।
पर मोहम्मद वाले मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम। बारे दीगर एक बार सलवात हाय बादे रसूल ने फातिमा को बहुत सताया है। हाय बहदे रसूल उम्मत ने फातिमा को बहुत सताया है। उसके घर को जलाने आए हैं, जिसके घर में कुरान आया है। हाय बदे रसूल उम्मत ने फातिमा को बहुत सताया है। बर दरबार में मुसलमाने दोनों जुटला दिए हैं लाल उसके। जाने कैसा सलूक कर डाला, पल में हो गए सफेद बाल उसके। गिर के बेहोश हो गई ज़हरा, हाल ज़ैनब को जब सुनाया है। हाय बहदे रसूल उम्मत ने फातिमा को बहुत सताया है। बोल फिज़ाई से सताना, झिड़कियाँ दो ना कुछ तो शर्म करो। देख जिसको नबी खड़े रहते, उसको दरबार में खड़ा न करो। रोई जब लाडली मोहम्मद की, सारा दरबार मुस्कुराया है। हाय बहदे रसूल उम्मत ने फातिमा को बहुत सताया है। तेरी हिम्मत का नाम है ज़ैनब, और शबीर में सब्र तेरा। तेरे आंसू सजाद के आंसू, और सकीना में है असर तेरा। तेरे बच्चों ने बीबी तेरी तरह जुल्म सह के ये दी बचाया रसूल उम्मत ने फातिमा को बहुत सताया है। हाथ अम्मा तेरे जनाजे को मैं ना उस वक्त तक लगाऊंगा, ना बुलाएगी जब तला मुझको बोले शबीर मैं नहाऊंगा। घर में कोहराम हो गया बर्पा, शाह को बीबी ने जब बुलाया है। हाय बादे रसूल उम्मत ने फातिमा को बहुत सताया है। ना हसन डर है कोई मैशर का, और ना खौफ है जहन्नम का। हम मज़ादारों को तो बस बीबी आसरा है बहुत तेरे गम का। कसम गाजी की खुश नसीब है वो, जिसके दिल में ये गम समाया है। हाय बादे रसूल उम्मत ने फातिमा को बहुत सताया है। उसके घर को जलाने आए हैं, उसके घर को जलाने आए हैं, जिसके घर में कुरान आया है। हाय बादे रसूल उम्मत ने फातिमा को बहुत सताया है। पर मोहम्मद
आले मोहम्मद बुलंदर सलावत अल्लाहुम्मा सल्ली अला मुहम्मद व आले मुहम्मद। ज़िया भाई तशरीफ ला चुके हैं और माशाल्लाह ज़िया भाई लिखते भी खूब हैं और पढ़ते भी खूब हैं। मौला इनकी तौफ़ीक़ात में इज़ाफ़ा फरमाए और इनकी मिसेस को शिफ़ाए कामिला अता फरमाए। उनकी सेहत व सलामती के लिए बराए खुशनुदी कायम आले मोहम्मद बुलंदर सलावत
सल्ली अला मुहम्मद व आले मुहम्मद। घर के अंदर रसूल की बेटी, घर से बाहर हजूम लोगों का। घर के अंदर रसूल की बेटी, घर से बाहर हजूम लोगों का। कह रही थी ये रो के बिन्ते नबी, कुछ तो लोगो हया करो मेरा। घर के अंदर रसूल की बेटी, देख बाबा के तेरी उम्मत ने कि तेरी उम्मत ने तेरी बेटी का दर जला डाला। मैं तड़पती रही मगर बाबा मेरा मोहसिन शहीद कर डाला। घर के अंदर रसूल की बेटी और देख रस्सियों से बांध है दर को मेरे बच्चों को भी रुलाया है। देख रस्सियों से बांध है दर को मेरे बच्चों को भी रुलाया है। जख्मी हालत में मैंने रोका तो ताजियानों से मुझको भी मारा। घर के अंदर रसूल की बेटी और मुझसे हसनैन पूछते हैं कि चेहरा मैं ढांप के क्यों रखती हूँ। मुझसे हसनैन पूछते हैं कि चेहरा मैं ढांप के क्यों रखती हूँ। क्या बताऊं कि मेरे चेहरे पर जुल्म का एक निशान है ताज़ा। घर के अंदर रसूल की बेटी और बाद रुखसत जो ज़ख्म पहलू का याद आया तो रोए खूब अली। बाद रुखसत जो ज़ख्म पहलू का याद आया तो रोए खूब अली। आज भी रोते हैं इमाम ज़मान देख कर टूटी कब्र माँ की ज़िया। घर के अंदर रसूल की बेटी।
मरसिए से पहले शायद मैं साहब चंद शाह नहीं आ जाए रियाज भाई मरसिए के लिए रियाज भाई
एक सूरह फातिहा की दरख्वास्त है मौलाना के मरूमीन के। बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। दुरूद पढ़ लें बाबा। चश्मे नबी के ख्वाब को कहते हैं सैयदा, चश्मे नबी के ख्वाब को कहते हैं सैयदा, इस्मत के आफताब को कहते हैं सैयदा, कुरान के जवाब को कहते हैं सैयदा, मुँह बोलती किताब को कहते हैं सैयदा, ये ज़ात यूं किताब की तफसीर बन गए, लफ्ज़ों में ढल के आया ततहीर बन गए, चश्मे नबी के ख्वाब को। दुरूद पढ़ ले बाबा। जब खल्क से वक़्ते सफ़रे फ़ातिमा आया, जब खल्क से वक़्ते सफ़रे फ़ातिमा, तब ज़ैनब व शबीर को पास आपने बुला, रोई बहुत और बेटे को सीने से लगाया, ज़ैनब के दिया हाथ में हाथ और ये सुनाया, ज़ैनब के दिया हाथ में हाथ और ये सुनाया, ऐ ज़ैनब बेकस मेरी दौलत से खबर, महबूब इलाही की अमानत से खबरदार, महबूब इलाही की अमानत से बेटी से ज़हरा ने बड़े दुख से है पार, ये रूह मेरे जिस्म की है गेसुआ, समझी से आँखों की ज़यागर का उजाला, हुजरे से कभी गर्म हवा में ना निकाला, हुजरे से कभी गर्म हवा में ना, सोई हूँ तो पहले इसे सीने पे सुला, चाकी भी जो पीसी है तो गोदी में जपी सी है तो गोदी में लिटा लाडली इस लाल का दुश्मन है ज़माना शबीर को मेरे नजर बस से बचा तकलीफ भी सह लीजियो ईज़ा भी उठा सदक़े गई मादर की वसीयत ना बोला सदक़े गई मादर की वसीयत हर रंज में इस भाई के काम आइयो जाए ये जिधर सा चली जाइयो जाए ये जिधर सा चली जाए फिर रोई बात मिलके गले बेटों से फरमाया तुम्हें दूल्हा बने आ दे फिजा से कहा कब्रे नबी पढ़ने ले रोए ना मेरे सामने ये इनको तू बह रोए ना मेरे सामने ये इनको तू फिजा कभी रंज इन्हें होने न दे प्यारों को मेरी लाश पे भी रोने न दे प्यारों को मेरी लाश पे भी रोने दे ये कह के किया बंद दरे हुजराए सब खुर्द कला रोने लगे आन के आवाज सुनी कलमाए तैयब की मुकर फिर कुछ न सदाई कहा सबने ये रोक फिर कुछ न सदाई कहा सबने ये रोक लौट गई दुनिया से निशानी बिना भी रहलत हुई फिर आज रसूल मदनी की रहलत हुई फिर आज रसूल मदनी की जब खल्क़ से वक्त
ताजिल ज़ोहर इमाम ज़मान अलैहिस्सलाम सलावत मोहम्मद नारे तकबीर नारे रिसालत या रसूल अल्लाह नारे हैदरी या अली या अली जिंदाबाद मुर्दाबाद अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला मुहम्मदिन। Brothers and sisters, please, before we begin, recite Surah Fatiha for my marhumin, for your marhumin, and for the marhumin whose names are on the wall in the back. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. اللهم اغفرهم وارحمهم واسكنهم بجوار محمد اللهم صل على محمد.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله الذي لا يبلغ مدحته القائلون ولا يوصي نعمه العادون ولا يؤدي حقه المجتهدون، الذي لا يدركه بحد الهمم ولا يناله غوث الفتن، الذي ليس لصفته حد محدود ولا نعت موجود ولا وقت محدود ولا أجل ممدود، فترى الخلائق بقدرته ونشر رياح برحمته ووتد بالسخر ميدان عرض. ثم الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وحبيبنا وحبيب رب العالمين أبي القاسم محمد وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين، واللعن على أعدائهم أجمعين من أول يوم ظلمهم إلى قيام يوم الدين. أما بعد، فقال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المبين وقوله الحق. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الذين يؤذون الله ورسوله لعنهم الله في الدنيا والآخرة وأعد لهم عذابا مهين. صدق الله العلي العظيم. Dear brothers and sisters, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As this is the second night, we're commemorating the Shahadat of the most beloved person to the Holy Prophet. This is the second night we're commemorating the Shahadat of Lady Zahra salawat alayha, who was the very first Shahida in the way of the Wilayat of Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam. And yesterday we spoke about what irs is. Yesterday we spoke about whether or not the prophets leave behind inheritance. And yesterday I had said that today we're going to look at why was it that only and only the door of Amir al-Mu'mineen was burnt down. Why was it only and only the door of Lady Zahra salawat alayha was burnt down? And I had said yesterday that when it came to the bayat of Abu Bakr, it wasn't only Amir al-Mu'mineen that refrained. There were 26 other individuals who did not do bayat to Abu Bakr. If you take out Amir al-Mu'mineen and you take out Lady Zahra salawat alayha, that still leaves how many people? 24. 26 minus 26 minus 2 will be 24. That still leaves 24 people that did not do bayat to Abu Bakr. And of these 24 people, you have companions who were known to be very devout to the Holy Prophet. I talked about Abu Ayyub Ansari yesterday. Abu Ayyub Ansari, in the beginning, he did not do bayat. A lot of these people that did not do bayat to the Holy to Abu Bakr, later on, when they were forced to do bayat, that's when they did bayat. That's when they did bayat to Abu Bakr. Abu Ayyub Ansari, he did not do bayat to Abu Bakr in the beginning. Later on, he was forced to do bayat. Some of these people, they might say, hold on a second. There's some of these people that did not even live in Medina. For example, like Malik. Malik, he didn't live in Medina. Where did he live? He lived in Bahrain, the Bahrain area, northern Hijaz. To the point where when he didn't give bayat to Abu Bakr, what does Abu Bakr do? He sends an army to go kill him. He sends an army. Why? Because he went and the people told him that Abu Bakr has become Khalifa. Now the zakat that you're collecting, the khums that you're collecting, it's supposed to be given to Abu Bakr. Malik, he said, what? He said, no. I was there in Ghadir. Sallallahu alaihi Muhammad. Malik, he says that I was there in Ghadir. And the Holy Prophet had made Ali ibn Abi Talib the Khalifa after him. So I'm not going to give any zakat, I'm not going to give any mal to Abu Bakr. Why? Because the rightful Khalifa is Amir al-Mu'mineen. The individual who came out against Abu Bakr, who came out and said, no, I was there in Ghadir. I know for a fact that Ali alayhi salam is the rightful successor to the Holy Prophet. What happened to him? He gets killed. He gets killed. When he got killed, do you think all these other people that did not pay allegiance to Abu Bakr, do you think that Abu Bakr would have kept them alive? No. Abu Ayyub Ansari, he did not pledge allegiance. Zubair did not pledge allegiance. Talha did not pledge allegiance. These individuals are who? Individuals that the Sunnis They say that these were very devout companions of the Holy Prophet. Then why wasn't Talha's house burnt down? Why wasn't Zubair's house burnt down? Salman Farsi, he did not pay allegiance. Why wasn't his house burnt down? Abu Zar Ghaffari, his house, why wasn't it burnt down? Bilal al-Habashi, the muazzin of the Holy Prophet, he did not pay allegiance to Abu Bakr in the beginning. Why wasn't his house burnt down? Why was it only Lady Zahra's house that was burnt down? Why was it that they only came to Amir al-Mu'mineen's doorstep? They didn't burn down the house of Lady Zahra because of Fadak. They burnt down the house of Lady Zahra because the wilayat of Ali alayhi salam. They came to the doorsteps of Lady Zahra. Why? Because they would not pay allegiance to Abu Bakr. It wasn't because of Fadak. Fadak happened that as soon as they came into power, they took Fadak. They took Fadak. But they didn't come and burn down the doorsteps of Lady Zahra because of Fadak, because she was asking for Fadak back. No. They came down. Why? Because Amir al-Mu'mineen was not paying allegiance. Why was it so important for Amir al-Mu'mineen to pay allegiance? Why was it so important? Talha, he's older than Amir al-Mu'mineen. Zubair, older than Amir al-Mu'mineen. Bilal, older than Amir al-Mu'mineen. Salman, older than Amir al-Mu'mineen. Why did they not care about these individuals? Why did they only want the bayat of Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam? Why? Because they all knew 3 months before the Holy Prophet passed away, he did not say, Man kuntu mawla fa Abu Zar Ghaffari mawla. He did not say, Man kuntu mawla fa Salman Farsi mawla. They knew that the Holy Prophet had said, Man kuntu mawla fa Aliun mawla. Whoever is mawla I am, then Ali is his mawla. If they came to this individual who the Holy Prophet said that was to be mawla after me, if they forced the bayat from him, then everyone else, what would they do? They'd follow. They'd follow. This is the reason they came to burn down Lady Zahra's house. And who's Lady Zahra? Do y'all know? If you read the book Baytul Ahzan, that whole book is about Lady Zahra alayhi salam. If you read the beginning of it, in the beginning, they talk about how Lady Zahra came into existence. When Lady Zahra was to come into existence, Jibreel, he comes in his actual form. He comes in his actual form, and he tells the Holy Prophet, Ya Rasulullah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He doesn't want you to eat anything right now. He wants you to fast for 40 days. He wants you to stay away from your wife Khadija for 40 days, 40 nights. The Holy Prophet, when he was given this command by Jibreel, he stays away from Lady Khadija for 40 days, 40 nights. When the last day came, Jibreel, he comes with a plate of food and he comes with water. He gives it to the Holy Prophet. The Holy Prophet, he tells Amir al-Mu'mineen, who's by the door, and he tells Amir al-Mu'mineen, Ya Ali, this food and this water that has come to me now, it's not permissible for anyone else to eat or drink this. Only and only I'm allowed to eat this. The Holy Prophet, he eats that food. He drinks the water. Whatever was left, Jibreel takes it back to the heavens. He takes it back to the heavens. The narration states what? Every day the Holy Prophet, after he ate, he would do 2 rakat salat. After he ate this food, the Holy Prophet gets up. He wants to do namaz. He wants to pray. Jibreel, he comes back and he tells the Holy Prophet, Ya Rasulullah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that it's haram for you to pray right now. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that it's not permissible for you to pray right now. Why? Because He wants you to go to Lady Khadija, because whatever He had promised you is going to come to you. This same Prophet who prayed so much, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells him, Oh my Prophet, lessen your prayers. This same Prophet who has come to this world to teach us how to pray, now when Fatima is coming, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells him, don't pray. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells him, don't pray. I don't want you to pray. I want you to go straight to Khadija. Why? Because this ni'mat that I had promised you is about to come. This is the status of Lady Zahra in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, where He prevents His greatest prophet from performing that worship which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves the most. Which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves the most. And these are the people that have come to the doorsteps of Lady Zahra with fire. Why? Amir al-Mu'mineen's in that door, Amir al-Mu'mineen's in that house, he doesn't want to pay allegiance. I said yesterday, Saad ibn Ubadah, who became Khalifa because of the Ansar, they didn't do anything to him. In fact, one of the companions of Abu Bakr, he told him, Abu Bakr, do not worry about him, he's old, no one's going to care. How is that possible? No one's going to care. He was the leader of the Ansar. He himself, he threatened to use whatever means he could to rise up against Abu Bakr. Did Amir al-Mu'mineen say anything like that when Abu Bakr usurped his right? No, he didn't. Amir al-Mu'mineen, he stayed quiet. What was the only thing that was said? Do you all know? Many people are under the impression that Umar Khattab, he only came to the doorsteps of Lady Zahra one time. No, he didn't come only one time. The last time that they came was the time that they burnt that house down. The last time that they came was the time when they knocked down that door. No, the first time they came, Lady Zahra, she says, I don't even want to speak to you all. Why? Because you didn't even talk to us about this right. You left Banu Hashim alone. You left the corpse of the Holy Prophet alone. You weren't even here to give him ghusl. You weren't even here when he needed kafan. You all left the corpse of the Holy Prophet and you went and debated about khilafat. When you knew well that this amr belonged mostly to us. Hatta Abbas ibn Abdul Muttalib, he was one of the uncle of the Holy Prophet. He was one of the people that did not pay allegiance to Abu Bakr. One of the people. And even he says to Abu Bakr and Umar, he says, look, if you came into power because you claim to be closer to the Holy Prophet, then we have more right over you. Why? Because we're even closer to the Holy Prophet. You're Muhajirin, yes, but we are from the same clan. We are from the same clan. If you came to power because all these other Muslimin, they accepted you, then how can that be acceptable when this power didn't even belong to you to begin with? Meaning what? Meaning what right do the Muslims have to give you this power when it didn't belong to them, nor did it belong to you? That's how Abbas in the beginning, he was with them. Sallallahu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. The verse that I started this lecture off with, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يُؤْذُونَ اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ. Surely those people that hurt Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, those people that annoy Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, لَعَنَهُ اللَّهُ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sends His lanat on them. Where? فِي الدُّنْيَا وَالْآخِرَةِ. He sends His lanat on them in this world and the world to come. And not only that, but what does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala do? He has prepared for them a chastisement that will be ever full disgraceful. He has prepared for them something that is disgraceful. For what? Abadan, meaning forever. For who? Those individuals that annoy Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Those individuals that annoy Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the Holy Prophet had said what? Ya Fatima, anyone that annoys you has annoyed me. Anyone that's annoyed me has annoyed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, anyone that annoys Allah will be punished. Will be punished. So when Lady Zahra sallallahu did not speak to these individuals, when she herself, Abu Bakr, Umar, they come. Because Lady Zahra was upset with them, they asked Amir al-Mu'minin, Ya Ali, can you take us to Zahra so we can speak to her? Amir al-Mu'mineen, even at this point, he does not say no. He doesn't say no. This is the akhlaq of Amir al-Mu'mineen. Amir al-Mu'mineen is still giving them a chance. He says, okay, if she wants to speak to you, you're more than welcome to. When he takes her inside, when he takes them inside, Lady Zahra asks, Ya Ali, why are they here? He says, Ya Zahra, they're here to apologize. They want to ask for something. Lady Zahra tells them, when they say salam, she doesn't reply. She doesn't reply. And then she says one thing. She says, if I remind you all of a hadith of the Holy Prophet, will you both testify that this hadith is truthful? And they both say, Ya Zahra, what is the hadith? And she says, did you not hear the Holy Prophet say that whoever annoys Fatima has annoyed me, and whoever's annoyed me has annoyed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and whoever annoys Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will surely be damned, will surely be kafir. Did you not hear this hadith? They both said yes. We've heard this hadith. When they both said yes, Lady Zahra, what did she say? Then I want you both to know that you both annoyed me. Not only that, but she says, I will curse you after every one of my prayers. I will curse the both of you after every single one of my prayers. Now you tell me, when Lady Zahra says something, will she act on it or no? She is what? She is the daughter of Rasulullah. She's inherited the knowledge of Rasulullah. She inherited the akhlaq of Rasulullah. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to do something, He will do it. Yes or no? When the Holy Prophet, because he's the representative of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when the Holy Prophet says that he will do something, he will do it. When Zahra says that she will do something, then she will definitely do it. So when she says that I will curse both of you after all of my salats, then you can be certain that after every namaz, Lady Zahra was cursing both of these individuals. Hadith is there that Lady Zahra used to curse both of these individuals after every namaz. And today we have our own Shia. They say, no, we shouldn't curse them. We shouldn't curse them. Look at the strength of Lady Zahra. There was no taqiyya there. Lady Zahra told both of them to their face that I will curse you. She didn't hide it. She didn't tell them that, no, you can go, and then curse them in salat afterwards. No, she told both of them to their face that she will definitely curse them. Today we have Muslims, Shias. They'll tell others just to please them, no, we don't curse them, and then go curse them after salat. No, we don't curse them, and then curse them. Why? When Lady Zahra wasn't afraid to tell them, why should I be afraid to tell them? Why should I be afraid to tell them? Sallu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. When you look at the life of Lady Zahra salawatullahi alaiha, and you read that sermon, you see the thing that she cared about most was not fadak. That was there, that was a part of it. The thing that she cared about most was the khilafat. Why? Because she knew that to be the leader means what? To guide the Muslims. And in order for you to guide the Muslims, the leader has to be like the leader that has just left this world. The leader that has just left this world is a representative of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the one who is going to guide the Muslims now should also be a representative of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Can anyone claim that Abu Bakr was a representative of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? What does it take to become a representative of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Let's look at that. What does it take to be a hujjat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? First and foremost, your lineage needs to be pak. First and foremost, your lineage needs to be pak. Meaning what? Meaning that there should not be any kufr that was within you or your ancestors. First criteria. Why? So then no one can come and say, hold on a second, your ancestors were kafir, now you're going to teach me? Hold on a second, you were kafir for 40 years, now you're going to teach me? First and foremost. Second, you need to have the knowledge of the Quran. The knowledge of the Quran. And Lady Zahra makes this completely clear when she says to them, tell me, who has more knowledge of the Quran right now of the people that are living? Do you, Abu Bakr, have more knowledge of the Quran, or does Ali ibn Abi Talib have more knowledge of the Quran? She makes it clear. If he truly had more knowledge than Amir al-Mu'mineen, then he would have said, Ya Zahra, I have more knowledge. But he couldn't say that. Why? Because everyone knew that the Holy Prophet had said what? Ana Madinatul Ilm wa Aliyun Babuha. I am the city of knowledge and Ali is that gate. If you want to come to this city of knowledge, then come through its gate. So how could he claim that he had more knowledge when Amir al-Mu'mineen is the gate to that city of knowledge? Lady Zahra, she spent her time trying to convince them to give this khilafat back to its rightful owner. Why? Because if they don't, not just Islam, but the individuals that have usurped this right will be damned forever. Not just them, but the people that are following them will also be damned forever. This is why Lady Zahra wanted Khilafat for Amir al-Mu'mineen. It was his right. It was his right. Salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. One, two. After the Khilafat was stolen from Amir al-Mu'mineen, the people that gathered around Amir al-Mu'mineen, where were they gathering? In the house of Imam Ali. But were they gathering in the house of Imam Ali alayhi salam to talk over Khilafat? Or were they gathering in the house of Imam Ali alayhi salam because the Holy Prophet had just passed away? They were gathering in the house of Amir al-Mu'mineen. Why? Because the Holy Prophet had just passed away. But what did the people in power say? They're gathering in this house. Why? Because they're going to come out against Abu Bakr. The only thing that was on their mind was Khilafat. The only thing that was in their mind was power. If they were truly the companions of the Holy Prophet, then they could have said, no, hold on a second, maybe they gathered here. Why? Because they're mourning. They're mourning. 3 days has not even passed. 3 days has not even passed. Lady Zahra says, he wasn't even completely buried when you stole this right. He wasn't even buried. And that's absolutely true. The Holy Prophet was not even buried when Abu Bakr and Umar, they left to fight over Khilafat. He wasn't even buried. Shia sources, Sunni sources, they all say one thing. The Holy Prophet is like the father of this ummah. The verse of the Quran where it says that the wives of the Prophet, what are they? They're the mothers of the believers. Correct? Ummahatul Mu'mineen. If they're the mothers, the Holy Prophet is what? The father of this ummah. What kind of a child leaves bearing his father to go and fight over power? What kind of a child would leave their father just passing away right now? They haven't even been buried yet, but they go fight amongst themselves about worldly matters. would you say that that child was obedient to their parent or that child was disobedient to their parent? That child was disobedient to their parent. Why? Because the father, after he passes away, he has rights. What are those rights? First and foremost, wusul. Second, kafan. Third, dafan. None of that happened with the Holy Prophet before the children, quote unquote, of the Holy Prophet went and they fought over power. None of that happened. And the only real child of the Holy Prophet who was crying over her father, what's happening to her? Ya Zahra, if Ali and his companions do not come out, we will burn this house down. Lady Zahra, she's behind the door, she says, even if I'm in this house, even if I am in this house. And what does Umar reply? He says, I don't care even if you are in this house. Even if you are in that house. So what does this tell you about how much love these companions had for the Holy Prophet? What does this tell you about how much love these companions had for the Holy Prophet? Why do I say this? Shia sources, Sunni sources. The Holy Prophet says what? Fatima is the spirit between my two sides. Fatima is the spirit within my body. Within my body. Can you love the body of the Prophet and not love the spirit of the Prophet? That's exactly what they did. They showed love to the body of the Prophet, but they did not show that same love to the spirit of the Prophet. The Holy Prophet says, Fatima is the spirit within my body. Not my body. She's the spirit within this body of Nabuwat, this body of Risalat. And you look at the way the Islamic Ummah treated her. You look at that. This atrocity that happened with Lady Zahra did not happen with anyone else. You look into history. It did not happen with anyone else. You look at the history of the previous prophets. You don't find something similar to this. You don't find something similar to this. Where the daughter of the Holy Prophet, she gets struck by the door. Not only does she get struck by the door, but the pregnancy that she had, Mohsin gets aborted. The narration state that Hazrat Mohsin was Shaheed. Correct? Who caused Hazrat Mohsin to be Shaheed? Umar, correct? When that incident happened, did Amir al-Mu'mineen not have the right to get qiyas? Amir al-Mu'mineen had every right to get qiyas. Even that qiyas, he ended up having to leave. Why? Because he couldn't muster up, because 40 people would not support Amir al-Mu'mineen for his right. If he was to get qiyas and say that he is the one because of whom my son Mohsin was shaheed, I want his blood, what would happen to Islam? He couldn't even do that. Why? Because he didn't have 40 companions to go out with him. He didn't have 40 companions. Now do you all realize how Mazloom Amir al-Mu'mineen was when he couldn't even take revenge over the killing of his son, even though he had every right? He couldn't take revenge over the killing of Lady Zahra, even though he had every right. In Islam, when it comes to hudud, when it comes to punishments, there wasn't anything that was left. Meaning what? Meaning if someone scratches someone, there's a punishment for that. If I hit someone, there's a punishment that I receive, depending on what the outcome of that hit was. If I knock someone's eyes out, there's a punishment for that. What do you think the punishment should have been when he knocked that door over Lady Zahra salawatullah anha? This was the mazlumiyat of Amir al-Mu'mineen. He could not even take revenge. People don't understand that. Why? Because Amir al-Mu'mineen, he goes and complains to the Holy Prophet himself. What does he say? Oh my brother, right after you left this world, all these people, they came out against me, and they thought what? That I'm very weak. Ya Rasulullah, they came out against me thinking that I'm very weak, right after you left this world. This was the love that Amir al-Mu'mineen had for the Holy Prophet. The Holy Prophet had told him, Ya Ali, all of this is going to happen with you. But you need to bear with patience. And because of that promise that he had made with the Holy Prophet, Amir al-Mu'mineen does not take out the sword, even though he had every right to take out the sword. Every right. Do you all know that that wasn't the only injury that happened to Lady Zahra? Her getting the wound on the chest was not the only injury. When that door fell, it fell on her so hard, the narration state what? That one of her ribs broke. One of her ribs broke. Not only did her ribs break, but she ended up fainting when all of that happened. When she fainted, there are narrations that say it was Fizza. There are other narrations that say it was one of the other women of the house. They came to Lady Zahra and they call out to her. And they say to her, what? O wife of Amir al-Mu'mineen. There's no answer. O Bint Rasul, there's no answer. O mother of Hassan, there's no answer. Finally, when Fizza says, O mother of Hussein, that's when Lady Zahra, she wakes up, she becomes conscious, and she asks, where is Hussein? She asks, where is Ali? And Lady Fizza, what does she say? She says, Ya Zahra, they've taken Ali. Sallallahu alayka ya Rasulallah. Sallallahu alayka ya Amir al-Mu'mineen. Sallallahu alayki ya Siddiqat Fatima. Sallallahu alayka ya Hasan al-Mujtaba. Sallallahu alayka ya Gharib al-Ghuraba. Ya Aba Abdullah al-Hussein. Brothers and sisters, when Fizza tells Lady Zahra that they've taken Amir al-Mu'mineen, what does Lady Zahra do? She gets up, and when she gets up, she starts following the perpetrators who took Amir al-Mu'mineen. The narrations, they state that she calls out to them, oh you people, please let go of Ali. When they don't listen, she says, if you don't let go of Ali, I will take off my scarf and I will do bad-dua for you. These individuals, they keep dragging Amir al-Mu'mineen. The narrations state that Lady Zahra, she catches up to them and she holds on to the back of Amir al-Mu'mineen's shirt. When she was holding on to the back of Amir al-Mu'mineen's shirt, they kept dragging Amir al-Mu'mineen, and while Amir al-Mu'mineen was being dragged, Lady Zahra's feet were also being dragged on the floor. When they were being dragged on the ground, one of the enemies of Amir al-Mu'mineen, one of the enemies of Lady Zahra, they struck at Lady Zahra's arm, and that's when she let go of Amir al-Mu'mineen's shirt. When she let go of Amir al-Mu'mineen's shirt, that's when she said that if you do not let Amir al-Mu'mineen go, I will damn you all to hell. Amir al-Mu'mineen, when he gets to Kuf, the Masjid al-Nabawi, he tells Salman Farsi, oh Salman, tell my wife Zahra, tell Bint Rasul not to damn them. Why? Because I see the walls of the masjid, they're rising. If she does badua, then definitely this ummah will be damned. When Salman goes, he tells Zahra, Ya Zahra, Amir al-Mu'mineen is asking you not to do badua for them. He's asking for you to go back home. When she goes back home, Amir al-Mu'mineen comes back
And that's when Lady Zahra, she asked, Ya Ali, what have they done with you? Ya Ali, I can't stand that they took away your right. That's when Amir al-Mu'mineen says, Ya Zahra, it's not only my right. When I say salam, they don't reply back to me. Lady Zahra, brothers and sisters, when it came time for Lady Zahra to leave from this world, I spoke about it yesterday that she does her wasiyat. When she does her wasiyat, Amir al-Mu'mineen, he looks at her, and the first thing he says is, Ya Zahra, you've told me what you want me to do. Now I want to do my wasiyat to you. And she says, Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, what is it? And that's when Amir al-Mu'mineen replies, Ya Zahra, the first thing I want you to do is, if I've made any mistakes, please, I want you to forgive me. Then he says, Ya Zahra, when you go see my brother, please send him my salams and do not complain about me. Ya Zahra, my third wish is that I will definitely come and I will say my salams to you, but I want to be able to hear wa alayka salam with my own ears. Lady Zahra, she says, Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, I will definitely reply to your salam. That's when Imam Hassan, Imam Hussain, they come through the door. When they come through the door, Amir al-Mu'mineen, he looks at both of them and he says to them, Oh my sons, did I not send you for the ziyarat of your grandfather? Imam Hassan, he looks at Amir al-Mu'mineen and says, Oh father dear, we were going to go to do ziyarat of our grandfather. That's when we heard the voice of Khalilullah Ibrahim, who was telling the Holy Prophet, Ya Rasulullah, Ya Rasulullah, the children of Fatima are coming to you. Ya Rasulullah, these children, they become yatim now. That's when we came back. Oh father, can you tell us, has our mother left this world? Amir al-Mu'mineen says, no, my son, she has not left this world yet. She is still here. What does Amir al-Mu'mineen say? Amir al-Mu'mineen, he leaves Lady Zahra and he goes to the masjid. When he goes to the masjid, Lady Zahra, she tells Fizza, oh Fizza, as long as I'm here, you see me in this hujra, as long as I'm praying and you hear my voice, know that I'm alive. But as soon as you stop hearing my voice, know that I've left this world to go meet my grandfather. Lady Zahra, she's reciting her namaz, she's reciting her dua. Fizza, she's still hearing the voice of Zahra. At one point, she stops hearing the voice. When she stops hearing the voice, she says in a loud voice, Ya bint Rasul, there's no answer. Ya Zawjat Amir al-Mu'mineen, there's no answer. This time she says, Oh mother of Hussein, and there's still no answer. When there's no answer this time, Fizza, she goes to Amir al-Mu'mineen and she says, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Amir al-Mu'mineen, he understands what's happened, and he comes back into the house and he sees that Lady Zahra has left this world.
Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Wal la'natullahi ala qawmil kafirin. Matam Hussain.
Ya Hussain, 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 Ya Hussain. Ya Hussain, Ya Hussain, Ya Hussain, Ya Hussain, Ya Hussain, Hussain, Ya Hussain, रोती रही ज़हरा हंसते रहे मुसलमान 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 रोती रहे ज़हरा, हंसते रहे मुसलमान रोती रहे ज़हरा, हंसते रहे मुसलमान है रोती रहे ज़हरा, हंसते रहे मुसलमान रोती रहे ज़हरा, हंसते रहे मुसलमान। हैदर के दर को जला, हैदर के दर को जला, हंसते रहे मुसलमान रोती रहे ज़हरा, हंसते रहे मुसलमान रोती रहे ज़हरा, हंसते रहे मुसलमान। हैदर के दर को जला, हैदर के दर को जला, हंसते रहे मुसलमान रोती रहे ज़हरा, हंसते रहे मुसलमान रोती रहे ज़हरा, हंसते रहे मुसलमान। दरबार आई थी जब हक मांगने बीबी, दरबार आई थी जब हक मांगने बीबी, हक तो मिला ही नहीं खाली गई बीबी, हक तो मिला ही नहीं खाली गई बीबी। ज़हरा को